The gift of sight is priceless, life-changing, and at the heart of everything Orbis does.
There's 15 million stories, you know. When I see the miracle that these doctors and nurses have in their hands and how they can transform lives, you know, it takes your breath away.
Orbis works in some of the world's most underserved areas to deliver sight by strengthening local eye care institutions, training staff, introducing ophthalmic technology, advocating for supportive policies, and increasing public awareness about eye health.
It's the lateral upper lid. You can take a pinch graft from the upper lid and put it in there.
So the whole point is we're here to train their doctors to do it. And then they're able to keep doing it to more and more people.
And we're restoring sight for so many children who wouldn't normally have it. And they're going on to lead very productive lives that are supported and they can help bring their society up.
Since 1982, Orbis has carried out programs in 90 countries, enhanced the skill of more than 300,000 eye care professionals, and provided treatment to more than 18.8 million blind and visually impaired people around the world.
Does it matter if the astigmatism is like this, or this, or this?
Orbis currently has an active pool of 500 volunteer faculty members that provide clinical and technical expertise at local hospitals, as well as on board its Flying Eye Hospital, a one-of-a-kind ophthalmic surgical and training center located within a DC-10 aircraft.
And to be able to go into a location and have such a dramatic and immediate impact is worthwhile. It's worth being away from my own family for extended lengths of time to know that you've made a difference in someone else's life.
Veteran pilots from FedEx and United Airlines also selflessly donate their time and expertise to transport the Flying Eye Hospital from mission to mission.
When a patient comes on, an 83-year-old grandmother who's never seen her grandchildren or great-grandchildren, 3 days after the operation have the bandages come off and 84 of her legacy are there for the first time.
MMIC, a uniquely diverse design and manufacturing company, is not only a global leader in the mobile healthcare and shelter solutions industry, it is a company made up of some of the most creative and engaged people in the world.
Clearly is a team I rely on, and I have the utmost respect for everyone. It's about a partnership.
Everyone in the shop is multi-craft. We all wear many different hats.
Really what brought me into MMIC was the team, was the people.
We are very fortunate in Vermont for MMIC to have brought together this team with a wide range of skills and experiences to bring to bear on anything we put our minds to.
From the brilliant engineers, the incredibly talented production crew, and the support team who keep it all together, MMIC truly raises the bar. For the past 20 years, MMIC has been designing, creating, and implementing groundbreaking mobile solutions for the healthcare industry, the military, the prison system, and myriad humanitarian endeavors.
We are a change agent, and I think that's what makes this company unique and the people with whom I work.
In December 2010, Orbis and MMIC reached an agreement of epic proportions that would set in motion a groundbreaking and historic collaboration. Orbis is currently creating a new next-generation Flying Eye Hospital, which will be housed in an MD-10 freighter.
The MD-10 that we've been given for this project is a freighter, and it's too expensive to convert that freighter back to a passenger airplane to be converted into a hospital. And so we decided that the way forward was for us to use the freighter as a freighter. And so the hospital had to become freight.
Taking their institutional knowledge, their background, their skill set on integrating hospitals into mobile units and semi-trucks is a direct technological transfer to the project we're working on now.
The project is kind of a culmination of a lot of things. It represents our R&D on the military side. It represents years of research. We can take those bits and pieces, some of that technology, a lot of engineering, a lot of effort that we have to do. However, with that being said, it's in an airplane. And how cool is that?
Working closely with Orbis, MMIC hit the ground running.
So they came to MMIC, and the focus really was on our expertise all around state licensure, Medicare certification, JCO accreditation.
The challenge, to create a hospital environment that will be installed into 9 unique custom-built cargo containers. Each container will be part of a chain that when put together just so, will become the next generation Flying Eye Hospital. The logistical challenges in this project are immense.
We're building a huge project, one-off for the first time, and we got one shot to get it right. That's huge.
We build some big things here. It's part of our experience and the challenges that go with that.
We're actually building the containers ourselves. And the outer shells and the interior walls.
Power generation.
Cabinetry, interior layouts.
Pass-throughs in the sub-sterile and clean room. AV, IT.
Windows, doors, and laser shades.
And thousands and thousands and thousands of rivets.
We're shearing, bending, forming. We're designing and having built for us custom extrusions, putting all those together with thousands of rivets, and you end up with this shell, which then is the base for the medical facility.
There are a lot of opportunities in this particular approach. Nobody's ever built a pallet this big, and the reason we did it is to make a big enough floor to keep the hospital stable and use every bit of the space inside this airplane we can.
We can start attaching our shells to the pallets, and then we can start doing the interior walls and populating it with all the things that we've been catting up and designing into it.
We just want it perfect. I mean, for the profile of the project, we just want to make sure everything looks perfect. So that's what we're shooting for.
I don't see how, as an engineer, you can't get excited, because engineers, by general nature, get excited about the most mundane things. And you just amplify it up by 100 times. It's fantastic.
That's what we do. It's what we do.
It is what we do. It's what we do every day.
We have a great crew, a seasoned crew.
Once they understand what the end use of where their product's going to be, they seem to get more engaged. They seem to be excited about what we do. They want to be part of the mission. It's something they all can be proud of.
We'll be at the guys behind us that are out cutting metal and riveting the thousands of rivets. The engineers spending the thankless hours designing some little widget that will never be seen, but have to be there for this to work.
That's what we do, all day, every day.
We're in the nitty-gritty fine design details, small things like the number of springs that are in the hinge and if it's self-closing. But the exciting part is actually always seeing the module, seeing what has happened over the last few months, and we're basically coming out on a monthly basis at this point to see those little bits of change here and there, and yeah, it's always good to see progress.
I think it's spectacular. It's amazing to see the progress that's been made.
In February 2013, as the construction process entered its final phase, Orbis team members from all over the world assembled at MMIC headquarters to tour the future Flying Eye Hospital. Because the Orbis team will be working hands-on with the completed Flying Eye Hospital, their knowledge and experience are invaluable to the ongoing design and fabrication processes.
Again, like the house, so we're looking at furniture and we're looking at appliances and the stuff that people see. A lot of the work to date has been behind the wall, how you route lines and ducts and how you cool it and take care of med gas and the layout of the hospital itself. And now this is kind of the fun part, picking out the wallpaper and the cabinets and the thing that is going to be the image of the Flying Eye Hospital, which everybody sees.
A lot of space for Gondar, actually, because people were saying it was going to be a lot smaller.
This one is
It is very nice to see all the cabinetry. We are in the process of finalizing our touch-up plans for the new Flying Eye Hospital. As you look around, you'll see the cabinetry, which is a mock-up, but we're very pleased to see it looking so organized and oh so symmetrical, because eye surgeons love everything to be perfect and symmetrical.
We weren't quite sure how much space we could get in a modular concept, but I would say after you see it, it's much bigger than you expected it to be, and it's also much more robust and well built. It's very much like an aircraft. It's built like a tank.
So it's my first time seeing the modules, and I'm really impressed about how much light there is. They're actually a little bit bigger than what I expected, and the technology it's great, and it's been a lot of effort put into making this happen.
This is like an upgrade of the plane we have now. We've had our renovation, and it's so similar. Although it's improved in many small ways, it's so similar that it feels natural.
It's nice to see the end user endorse literally years of work here, because I don't know what we would have done if she said that she didn't like it.
Everyone from the engineering staff to the guys that are really putting it together, they have their thoughts about how to refine it. In fact, they wouldn't even put some of it together without making sure every piece was just right. And that's the kind of craftsmanship, that's the kind of care that you want in your project.
This is only half of the equation. This is the hospital that's being built here. During the summer, this is going to go across the country to Victorville, California, where the airplane is being fitted forward and aft. We have a 50-seat classroom that will go ahead of this hospital.
Now our main challenge is to then, even though we still call it a freighter aircraft, make it look just like a passenger aircraft, just as nice. That's the challenge.
They are outstanding. They care about this project. They care about making a difference in the world of blindness and curing blindness.
No, it's just great being a part of this and working with people that get it and people that care, and it's not just a job, and it just keeps expanding, and it's very encouraging for me to see this family keep growing, because it does take a village.